We are in the kitchen once again, and we're here with one of the Pats cheerleaders, Asia Barnes. And we're making a healthy and hearty chili. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Now, just so everybody knows, Asia is Andre Tippett's daughter.
I am.
You
yes.
are. Okay, let's see what we have here. We're going to describe some of the things we're going to put in our healthy and hearty chili this morning. Okay.
Well, let's start with the meat.
Okay.
We have some ground turkey. It usually comes in a 1.3 pound pack.
Right.
We have some 93% lean ground beef, and you don't really miss the flavor of the fat, so the turkey just makes it really healthy, and you can't even tell that it's turkey. Trust me.
You know, some people get worried about cooking with turkey, saying, you know, the taste is going to be different, but it really doesn't taste any different.
It doesn't distort the taste at all.
All right.
We have some bell peppers here. We have 3 red, 2 yellow, and 2 green.
Okay.
A large white onion.
Nice.
We have a can of corn that we've drained the juice from.
Okay.
Some white cannellini beans, some black beans, and some red kidney beans. And you can go ahead and drain those, but don't worry about rinsing them or anything like that.
And then what else do we have over here for some of the spices?
We have some olive oil that we're going to use to saute the onion in. We have some ground cumin, some ground chili, and some hot sauce, and we also have some refried beans, and that's just going to help to give the consistency to the chili.
Okay.
It doesn't, you know, it adds some flavor too, but don't get freaked out by refried beans.
No, they're good.
They are.
They're good.
They are.
Now, is this going to be a spicy chili, like have a little kick to it, or is it going to be mild? Because some people, you know, they get panicky.
Totally up to you. We do have some jalapeno peppers as well. You can add 2, you can add 4.
Okay.
I just definitely recommend adding some, even if you don't like it super spicy.
Okay.
You can take out the seeds and you can take out the membranes, and it just adds for the flavor.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
We're going to check out some more of these items here. We're going to get stuff cooking, and now back to you.
All right. Yeah, we are back in the kitchen making up that healthy and hearty chili. Asia joins us again, and your dad is Andre Tippett. You have this big Patriots connection. You're a Patriots cheerleader. Your dad, a former Patriots player. I think it's really cool. He played all 12 seasons with the Patriots. Not many players can say that.
He did.
So it's in your blood, and we're going to get things cooking up here. What are we doing? Where are we at?
All right. So in this pan over here, we have browned our ground turkey and our ground beef.
Ooh,
and it's all
nice.
set, ready to be drained. And over here we have our peppers that we're going to cut up, and I'll show you exactly how I like to cut them.
Okay.
I'm going to cut down the middle, up the sides, and then you're going to break it in half so that one side comes out clean. And then you have these seeds, just give it a nice firm tug, and then it comes out all like that.
Wow. Perfect.
And then we're just going to make sure to scrape out all of the insides, the membranes, and get all the seeds out. And then I like to keep my slices pretty thick so that it stays nice and thick, the consistency in the chili.
Yeah, because how long do we cook chili for? I mean, that's something that can just kind of sit all day. So having a thicker piece is probably better. It'll hold up.
Exactly. And this version, it only takes about 30 to 45 minutes to simmer, so it doesn't take that long.
Right.
But you know, you can let it go as long as you want. We also have jalapenos here.
All right, so quickly show us how you're going to chop up those.
Well, I like to put these in a blender, but you can also chop them up as well. It's totally up to you. And depending on the size, the bigger ones tend to be more mild, and the smaller ones tend to be a little bit hotter. So it's all to your flavor, your preference. If you like it really spicy, add more. You can always add more, but you can't take it out.
All right, excellent. Well, we're going to really put all these ingredients together in just a little bit. Back to you.
All right, we are back in the kitchen this morning with Asia Barnes, one of the Patriots cheerleaders. We're making a healthy and hearty chili, and it smells fantastic.
I know, it already smells
so good.
I know, it's the onions.
Yes.
It is.
So in this pan right here, we have our onions, our jalapenos, and we added a cup of chicken stock.
Okay.
And to this, we're going to add our ground beef and our turkey.
Which you drained. So why is it important to drain the beef after you've cooked it?
It's important to drain it.
We'll scoop this up.
Just to get out all the extra fat and the juice and everything.
We're keeping it lean. We're keeping it nice and healthy for your game day foods.
It's okay because we're gonna have plenty of flavor. So
we'll mix that in
Not gonna
all together.
skimp on that.
no, we have all of our we have some of our peppers here that we've chopped up, and
I like it because you're actually, the big chunks of peppers, not, diced.
Not the
diced,
fine
yeah.
chop.
Not the finely chopped peppers, yeah.
get the more vegetables in
Sure.
we can, and keep it nice and lean. And if you want to go ahead and help me here, we have our crushed crushed tomatoes.
Okay. Just pour this right in?
Yep.
How
right
much?
in there.
How many cups?
Just
or
a can.
Okay.
This is really a foolproof recipe. You can add, if you don't like, a certain type of bean, don't add them.
Or
add more of something
substitute.
else.
Okay.
We're gonna, excuse my reach,
Yep.
go ahead and add our black beans.
Okay.
Yeah. What else is going in here? You got a lot of beans on the table here.
Asia, you want me to stir while you're pouring these in?
Yes,
Just to mix
please.
everything in? Okay.
We have our
Teamwork.
white beans.
Teamwork.
Want to give me a little scrape
Okay,
there?
yeah, we'll scrape those out.
Perfect.
There we go. Got them.
And we have our red beans.
Nice.
And we have our corn. that
Okay.
we have.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Yep.
We've
Pour this
drained
up.
our corn. And you can drain your beans. Don't worry about rinsing them and everything. And our refried beans.
Okay, pour this in.
Yes.
So many ingredients. That's what I love about chili too. Is just kind of combine whatever's in the house. Like you said, you don't have to get anything too particular. Just whatever you have in the pantry.
And we're going to let this simmer for about a half hour, 30 minutes.
Okay.
And for the last 15 minutes of the cooking, we're going to add our spices. We have a couple of dashes of hot sauce.
Now this is the hot sauce right here.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we have our chili powder.
Okay.
And we also have some ground cumin.
Okay.
And don't add more liquid because you think that it's really thick, because everything is going to break down and get nice and
It'll
dense.
settle.
I like a thick chili like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it's
I
very
like this
surprising.
one, Will,
Yeah.
because
Voila!
This is the finished product over here.
oh my gosh, and this is when you wish you had that smell-o-vision,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You can really just
How long
taste
should this
all the
cook for?
flavors.
About a half hour.
Okay.
It doesn't
Okay.
take
Take
too
that
long.
long. No,
not
no.
at all.
And that's good too. It can just sit out too.
Yeah.
Kind of grab and go.
Yeah.
And as you can see, the chunks of pepper are still nice and big, and the beans.
Yeah, look at
try
that.
not to stir it too
Everything's-
much so we don't break down the beans.
Okay.
But,
Everything's holding together so well. And you also brought some other options with you too on the side. Let's say you are making like some game day apps and you want to get the classic, the hot dogs
Thank
and the
you.
French fries involved.
Yes.
You used the chili to make two other little creations.
And you can keep it semi-healthy as well by using reduced fat cheese, reduced fat sour cream. We have some hot dogs over here for meat lovers. We have some fries over here. Cook the fries in the oven. Save the calories instead of frying them.
And they
Save
become somewhat
calories.
crispy too in the oven too, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Get a little melted cheese over.
Really good.
That's
Very
good.
versatile.
I'm gonna have some chili. This is steaming hot.
Let me know what you think.
Here we go.
Ooh, it looks so good.
It's good.
That's good.
Shake
You
the
know what?
pom-poms during
It
that.
has a nice little kick to it too.
Yes.
Which is good, and it's not too much. Me, I love it when it's hot, but
Yes.
this is good.
Oh,
Now
and I have-
tell us about that. Yeah, because you're making a healthy dish. You guys must eat really healthy. Being cheerleaders. Talk about that. I mean, are you
do.
on a certain plan?
Well, my theory is everything in moderation. You can eat, the junk food once in a while. Just don't eat it every day. That way,
You're killing me.
true.
You're killing me.
once in a while, it's okay.
All right.
A little bit of cheese. Don't cover the whole dish in cheese. And I do have to stress that this is my mother's recipe. My mother, Frankie.
Give her credit.
Frankie,
Yes.
delicious.
It's delicious, Frankie.
You're
We
doing
love
a
to
heck
cook
of a
together,
job.
so.
I'm going to get a spoonful of
Okay,
that.
for this recipe and much more, you can head on over to our website at WPRI.com.